Hey everybody, Hawksonic here. If you are watching this video, this is the very first interview with one of the victims of the Gage situation that's been going on. So, the following victim name Shadow Jr. Side note: I may have mentioned him on the doc, but he did tell me the truth just now, so I removed him off that document. So please do not accuse him of anything he's done wrong because he I don't know how to put it, but take it away, Junior. I'll let you explain your side.
First time I met Gage was on Hawk's stream, and Gage told me himself that he thought I was one of the people that didn't want to be bothered because I wasn't talking because I didn't have a mic back then, and I explained that. And the second time I met him was when he was being accused of being a pedophile because supposedly he was because Lucky Wolf said that Gage touched her or whatever,
Which was true, which we
and
did
I
find. Go ahead.
yeah, and I didn't tell anybody this, but I'll confess. After that stream, I got in contact with Gage to see if it was actually the truth because I'm not one of these people that jump the gun. I try to listen to both sides of the story, and that's what I did. Gage said that he made a mistake by calling Lucky Wolf sweet thing, but he said he didn't do anything. He said he just gave her a hug. And I'm like, okay, well, I know giving someone a hug that's not being a pedophile. But unless there was something else that he did that I don't know about, I can't say. But we did get close after that, me and Gage, and me and him started hanging out like every day. And I was on other streams at the time, like Geno's, Max, Runic, and I would show Gage these streams, and he would watch, and he would notice I was in the corner, and he didn't like that, and he would ask me, why are you in the corner? And honestly, I don't know. I'm always like left out, or probably because I wasn't talking. Because like I said, I didn't have a mic.
Hold on one
Engage was
second.
thinking that
Sorry to
wasn't no
pause real quick.
excuse.
You weren't in the corner of my streams, right?
Sometimes I would be.
Well, at least I cheer you up. But anyways, continue.
Yeah, he didn't. Gage didn't like how I was in the corner, and so he started inviting me to his recordings and his streams, and it made me feel included because I even told this to Wolf. I was watching other people's videos and stuff, and it inspired me. And I honestly wanted to do my own videos in the future if I could, or join my friends, but nobody ever invited me. It was like Gage was the only one who did. And yeah, me and Gage did have our fallouts many of times, but because of how I felt, because I did love him as a father, I kept forgiving him, and he always apologized and he would make up for it. And I know that people are struggling in life, and he told me what he's going through, and I always hope that things would get better for him in the future. But I never thought things would go this far. And I know people have been telling me not to trust him, and I'm sorry I didn't listen. But I didn't like Wolf said in in a video that I just wanted to feel included, and that was the truth. That's all I wanted, but I felt left out because people barely talked to me or mention me or whatever because I would give shout outs on my channel. And I felt like that wasn't enough for everyone because even Wolf admitted that he was so focused on his channel that he would forget me or whatever. And yeah, I mean, it really broke my heart.
I'm
Gage made
sorry
me
for your
feel
heart.
like that I did feel included. My heart has been broken almost every day, but like I told Gage, I don't care about myself. I care more about others. And Gage would always say that you gotta care about yourself too, which I know, but it's always been that way. I've always cared about others because, like I always say, my friends and my family are my number one priority. Always have been. And I thought and Gage did seem to understand that. And he would always say that he loved me, but I don't know how he I don't know how he feels about me now because he has said a lot of hurtful things about me and other recordings that I noticed because I did see the other channel that has his negative videos, and yeah, I remember the stuff he would say about me and the Maltese. And I always ask myself, what did I do to him? Because I would always tell him, like, if he had a problem with me or something, he should always come to me. And we would talk on a call or whatever. And he would always say, "You didn't do anything. I just be having these thoughts." Or, and he even said that my voice made him suspicious, like I had him under a leash or something. And I can't. My voice is what it is. I can't change it. Yeah, I'm 32, and yeah, I may sound younger, but I can't control that. And I explained that to him. I explained it many times.
Did he believe you?
And, and that, I mean, I thought he did. I mean, he said he did, but the way I feel right now, I don't know what he believes now. Because I have noticed on one of these recordings that he would think I'm one of those people that are out to get him or using him and lying to him. I would never do anything like that. I loved him as a father. I don't use people at all. And I don't hate anyone either. And it broke my heart when I rewatched the recordings and he thought I was one of those people that were out that were using him or out to get him. I don't live in his city, but even if I did, I would not be one of those people that would hurt him. If I hurt anybody, I would feel terrible. I would feel like disgusted with myself. In a way and it's like by siding with him or whatever people think, I've hurt them and I never wanted. I just and I admitted that I just felt lonely when everybody was so focused on their content or whatever. And I told Gage I felt lonely, and he tried to be there more. Because I admit sometimes I would cry to myself and I feel alone.
Hmm.
I never meant to hurt anyone, and the fact that Gage calls me a whore and he says we shouldn't take the internet so seriously, it hurts more than he thinks.
Yet he goes against his own advice. Yet he goes against his own advice, which I have seen him do like
I
absolutely
think,
just multiple times. It's true. It's true.
yeah, I have noticed. Yeah, I have noticed that. And I know most people would find this stupid. I tried to be his therapist because we were talking in a world and he said I sounded like one, and I think that's when he decided I should be his therapist, and I tried to do my very best. I'm not a professional, but I tried my hardest to help, and I honestly don't know what to do anymore.
Listen. All right, Junior. I'll say this now. Um, I'm glad you're just out of his thing now because honestly, I don't want him hurting you anymore. And listen, I understand. I understand. Listen, I'm here for you now. I promise. Engage. If
Well,
you're watching,
he would
yeah,
always. He would always say he never meant to hurt me, but my heart is crushed now.
If you're watching this, Gage, you need to stop. You need to literally stop. What you're doing is not
I don't
going. What you're doing is not going to get you anywhere. I'll say that right now. It's really not. Anyways, keep going.
I don't want him to be mentioning my name in his videos unless it's something positive or he says an apology. And if he does apologize, it needs to be a very sincere one because he crushed me.
I have a
So I
strong
don't want to just
feeling.
hear. I don't. I don't. I don't want to just hear. I'm sorry. It needs to be more than that.
Exactly. Honestly, I will say one thing. There's like probably no chance of him even confessing properly. He's probably like Poppy Chassis, like how we exposed her like a couple times. I still have those videos. I still have those videos. I never got rid of them, just for safe measures.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
is that all you have to say?
I don't know who's. I don't know who's worse now, her, Poppy, or Gage, because
Probably
most people would
both.
tell me they're similar, but I don't know it. Yeah, probably.
Let's just let them do them.
Like,
They're just idiots. They're just idiots on the internet.
and I said this in fake videos. I don't think I can be gay. Just again, I mean, even if I could be his son, we're not gonna be as close because my scars from him are not gonna heal.
Listen.
So I don't know how to help him anymore.
Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let him be an idiot. In the end, he'll probably just call out more shit to us. And yeah, he's attempted nothing. He hasn't even tried to just do anything that involves like reporting or anything. All he's been doing is just call outs and just a bunch of other bullshittery. But and remember the time
Well,
he
I've been to, well, I've
don't you
been to
remember the
his.
time he called you a dumbass on one of those other streams I made? The one where we talked about multiple people? I actually remember that very well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he did. He did. But yeah, yeah. But you people watching this get the point. Junior is not someone you should
Yeah,
accuse of. He he just didn't know what he was doing. And listen. He's completely off of gauge now. Completely. And listen, just don't blame him, guys. Don't blame him. He just didn't know any better. And
unless he can apologize sincerely or get some help or something, then yeah, I'm done.
it's not worth to even hear from it. It's not worth it. It's not. It's probably it's definitely not. But yeah,
People have been saying, but people have been saying he needs to get help, and honestly, I'm sorry that I'm not one of those people that can help him. I tried.
I don't think he ever will decide to get himself help because he thinks he's perfectly fine, but he's not. Well, is that
Mhm.
all? Is that all you have to say?
Another thing I'll say is I know you can't help everybody, and I guess he's one of the people that I can't help.
Very true. But at least I'll help you. Anyways, this is the end of this. Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
This is the end of the very first interview recording. If you're watching, please report the person who has harassed us. We appreciate it. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. This is Hawk Sonic ending interview.